video, I'm going to show you some things that I just automatically do every single time I import and edit something in iMovie on my computer. So clearly I go create new movie, and once I'm there I can import my media, and I'm usually airdropping it to myself, so it's often here in my downloads, and here it is. So let's import selected. So if you notice, this was basically from my iPad screen, and if I click around you can see like there's a notification right here at the beginning. Where is it? There it is. And I want to cut all that out. So I can do that. I drag this all into iMovie, and then I often drag my timeline a little bigger just so I can really see what's going on. And these yellow things let me know that I've been speaking too loudly. So I'll go into my volume here, and I'll just kind of drop it until it's not yellow anymore. Also, and I would take my headphones off and leave them away from your ear, but enough so you can still hear when I do this. When I'm editing my videos, if I say something incorrectly, I will often go loudly, because those will show up as big spikes of sound, so I can visually see, oh, I should pay attention to that big spike of sound because there's something I need to fix or edit out in that section. Okay, so once that is done, I don't want this to be visible up here, all these little tools, so I go into the crop menu next, fit, and I'll move it down. And then I usually click further into the video, because sometimes I keep writing and then like here you can tell it's being cut off at the bottom. So I'll stretch it out, and even if it includes a little black bars on the side, and then I can recenter it. Oh, and I'm exporting a video. Right now I'm exporting a video to YouTube, so this is running a little slower than normal, and that yellow line in the middle will pop up once it's centered. You know, oh, there we go. There's that centered yellow line, and this makes me very happy, because now when I look at this, and let me make this large and pause, when my students look at this video, and make sure it's paused, there we go. There it is.
Natural law.
Everything is visible. The top is not cut off, and the bottom is not cut off. So let's go ahead and close that out. And then from here, I will go through, and I honestly, and I would give you the same advice, I would just let it play through. Let your video play through. Did you mumble in a part? Did you accidentally say, theta when you meant X? Something like that. Those little things can be easily fixed. If, say right here, what if I realized, here it is. Let's go to where I finish this integral. What if this was an indefinite integral and I forgot my constant of integration? If I don't want to go back and redo the video, I'll go here to titles. And again, I apologize for the lagginess of my computer, but I'm multitasking so much right now. And I usually drag like a ticker down here, right around the spot where I want the fix to come in. So I'll double click it, and there's the text, and I'll say, yes, I left off the constant of integration, but blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is I want to explain to students that maybe was left off, or what if I realized, I wanted to share more, I could say, another technique, I can't spell technique, technique is to blah, blah, blah. And then when I go back and play this video, or when my students, more importantly, are watching this video, let me let it play, and I'm going to mute the audio so I can talk over it. So I muted the audio. So as this is playing, a ticker screen will come up, and as students are watching the video continue, you do have to be careful. If you continue on the bottom, it'll be dark. They'll see this come up, and there's all sorts of options. Sometimes I'll even throw in little motivational messages that say, like, you can do this, you're doing great. Anything in the video, something to break it up a little bit. Well, two last things I want to share. If you want to quickly cut a clip, you can put your cursor down wherever. Say I want to split this and only use half. You can right click and go split, or of course you can use the shortcuts. I always use Command B because I want to avoid using the keyboard the mouse when necessary, but if you like the mouse, you can split the clip that way. And then you can add a transition. I can double click here, and I can go, where's Command T? There it is, add cross dissolve. And the cross dissolves are nice. Say you change something. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to clip this out, and then delete that, and then you'll see this nice little transition. Of course, the audio is still muted, and that's on purpose. And so it's going. And then you see that nice little fade. So if you wrote down a long paragraph and really no one wants to sit and watch you write for like 30 seconds, the answer is this because blah, 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 that gets a little boring. And we want to keep our students engaged and not just like get them to fast forward the video. Hopefully I'm keeping you engaged and not boring you here. So that's why I will often cut out when I'm writing a lot, and then it'll just transition. This is really nice because this looks really professional, this like fade in of all this extra writing. Well, that's all I have for you now. I hope this little video was helpful.